It was late, the kind of late where even the stars seemed tired. I was driving alone. My headlights cutting through the darkness of a long, empty road. The air was still, the kind of still that presses against your ears. I had been driving for hours, chasing the tiny glow of my dashboard clock. 2:47 a.m. I saw her then, a woman, standing by the side of the road. She was drenched. Rain had soaked her, though the clouds were clear. Her thumb stuck out, pleading silently. I hesitated. Something about the way she stood. Something wrong. But I pulled over anyway. The gravel crunched under my tires. She climbed in without a word. Her eyes were dark, deep, hollow almost. "Where are you going?" I asked. She didn't answer. I swallowed, my throat dry. I started driving. The road seemed endless. The trees closing in from both sides. Every shadow looked alive. I tried to focus on the road. My hands gripped the wheel. She finally spoke. "Thank you." Her voice was soft. Too soft. I glanced at her. Her eyes were fixed on something outside, something I couldn't see. The silence returned. Thick, suffocating, then she smiled, a smile that didn't reach her eyes. I turned on the radio, static, buzzing, nothing else. I laughed nervously. Weird. Must be the storm from earlier. She didn't look at me. Then I noticed something. Her feet didn't touch the floor. I froze. My hands trembled. I blinked. Tried to convince myself it was a trick of the dim light. I reached to adjust the rearview mirror and saw her face. Her eyes, black holes. Her mouth stretched into something unnatural. I slammed the brakes. My car skidded. Gravel sprayed everywhere. She was gone. The seat was empty. I checked the rearview mirror. Nothing. The road ahead was empty. I laughed. Maybe hysterically, maybe relief. I pressed on, tried to shake it off. A mile down, I saw her again, standing in the middle of the road. I swerved. The tires screamed. Heart hammering, I slowed. She didn't move, didn't flinch. Then my engine cut out. Darkness swallowed me. I tried the ignition. Nothing. I grabbed my phone. No signal. She came closer, slow, deliberate, her hair slicked to her face, her eyes still hollow. I could feel her breath, cold, ice against my neck. "Why, are you following me?" I whispered. No answer, just the sound of my own heartbeat. I remembered the stories, ghosts on this road, people who never reached home. I panicked. I shoved the door open, ran, rain soaking me instantly. I heard a laugh, soft, whispering, everywhere. I tripped, fell, crawled, my hands raw from gravel. I looked up. She was there, floating above the road, a shadow, a shape, not human. I ran blindly. Branches tore at my clothes, my lungs burned, then headlights, another car. I waved frantically, screaming. The car slowed, stopped. I dove in. Slammed the door. The driver looked at me, confused. "Are you okay?" he asked. I pointed back at the road. Nothing, empty. I never stopped driving that night. Every shadow seemed alive, every curve, a trap. I don't know what I saw, or if I even want to know, but sometimes I still see her on dark roads at night, waiting for the next one.
The rain had started earlier, not a drizzle, a downpour, the kind that washes the world in grey. I was driving along Highway 47, lonely, endless. Streetlights were scarce. My windshield wipers screamed. I was exhausted, my eyes heavy. Then I saw it. A road sign, bright, almost glowing in the rain. It said, "Turn here." I slowed. The sign looked new, fresh paint, shiny metal. Strange. I didn't remember this turn. I checked my GPS. Nothing. No detour. No exit. Still, something made me obey. I turned. The road narrowed. Trees pressed close. Rain slapping the roof. The world outside the headlights disappeared. Then I saw movement. Shadows flitted between trees. I tried to ignore them. But the shadows kept pace with the car, faster than they should have been. I glanced at the rearview mirror. Nothing. I blinked, and they were closer. I tried to speed up. The road twisted. Sharp bends, no end. And then I saw another sign. Welcome, traveler. I froze. The letters seemed wet, alive. I reached for my phone. No signal. The car radio hissed. Static. Then whispers. Turn back. Turn back. I laughed nervously. Yeah, right. The road ahead was pitch black. Then, headlights appeared behind me. Another car. I breathed a sigh of relief, until I realized the car was following, perfectly, matching every curve, every swerve. I sped up. So did it. Panic rising, I took my foot off the gas. The car stopped, as if obeying my motion. I stopped completely. So did it. I considered running, on foot, but the rain, the mud, the isolation. No. I had to keep moving. I started again. Then, a man appeared, standing in the middle of the narrow road. No jacket, no umbrella, just soaked to the bone. His eyes, empty. His hand raised, pointing. I swerved, missed him by inches. I slammed the brakes, heart hammering. When I looked again, he was gone. The road stretched endlessly. Then, a tree fell, right in front of me. I swerved, and my car spun. Mud, rain, and darkness. I stopped. Engine stalled, and then I saw it. The first road sign. Turn here. But now, it was twisted, rusted, decayed, like it had been there for decades. I stepped out, rain pounding my face. I touched the metal, cold, wet, solid. I looked around. The forest, alive. Shadows dancing, trees bending, whispering. Footsteps behind me, slow, deliberate. I turned. Nothing. I ran back to the car. Engine refused. Then, the whispers, clearer. Welcome, traveler. A figure appeared, shadowed, dripping with rain, standing on the road. I screamed, my voice swallowed by the storm. I fumbled for the keys. The car roared to life. I hit the gas. The road twisted. Branches whipped my windows. The shadows followed. Then, a flash. Bright light. When I looked again, the road was empty. No signs, no figures, no other car. Only the rain, only the forest. My GPS blinked. Route resumed. I drove, didn't look back. Weeks later, I returned. Highway 47. Daylight. The road was normal. No sign, no strange curves, no shadows. I asked locals. No, nothing like that here. That stretch is abandoned sometimes. But I remembered. I remember the whispers, the signs, the moving shadows. And sometimes, at night, I see headlights in my rearview mirror, matching mine, perfectly. Waiting, watching.
Fog swallowed the road. Thick, white, suffocating fog. I could barely see 2 feet in front of my car. My headlights cut weakly through the gray. I was driving back from a late-night shift. Eyes burning, fingers numb. Every mile felt like an hour. Then, I saw him. A man. Standing on the shoulder. No umbrella, no coat, just soaked through. I slowed. My heart hammered. He raised his hand, waved. I hesitated. Something was off, but I pulled over. He climbed in without a word. Wet hair plastered to his face. Eyes dark, empty. "Where are you headed?" I asked, voice trembling. He didn't answer. The fog pressed against the car, silent, heavy. I started driving, then a shadow in the fog. It followed us, or maybe it was him. I checked the rearview mirror, empty. I blinked. When I looked again, the shadow was closer. I sped up. So did it. I tried to shake him, every curve, every hill. But the shadow never left. My hands trembled on the wheel. I could feel it. Watching. Waiting. Then, I saw movement in the fog. Figures. Many. Surrounding the road. I swerved, tires screeching. The car fishtailed, Heart pounding, I slammed on the brakes, engine stuttered, fog thickened, figures emerged. People? Not quite. Shapes. Twisted, human-like. They reached toward the car. I tried to start the engine. Nothing. Then, the man in the passenger seat smiled. Slowly. Cruel. Almost there, he whispered. I didn't answer. The figures closed in. The fog. Alive. Moving. Twisting. I hit the horn. Desperate. The noise was swallowed instantly. I grabbed the wheel. Screamed. Then, headlights. Another car. Behind us. I waved frantically. The car slowed. But the figures didn't disappear. I slammed the gas. The fog swirled. Shapes lunged. I ducked, tried to keep calm. My passenger, still smiling. Why, are you doing this? I whispered. No answer. Just the sound of my own breathing. Then, the fog cleared slightly, and the road was empty. No shapes, no shadows, no man. Only the rain-slick asphalt. I kept driving. Miles passed, heart pounding, mind racing. I reached the highway, city lights, safety. I dared to breathe, but when I glanced in the rearview mirror, the man was there, standing, watching, smiling. I screamed, slammed the gas. The city swallowed me. I don't know how I got home. The fog, the figures, the man. Never gone. Sometimes, late at night, I see fog on the highway, and I remember the eyes, hollow, waiting, and the feeling that they're always just behind me,